message from His Excellency so that most Nigerians will be able to hear from him directly from such recorded messages. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm fully obedient. The rest of my family and relatives in Nigeria are obedient, and we hope that His Excellency will be our president in 2023 to rescue Nigeria. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. I believe His Excellency will take the questions all together. Would you prefer that, His Excellency?
You can unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The next question, please.
Okay, can we have Jidofo? Jidofo, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Jidofo, can we have your video on? Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, good evening all. I'm Professor Jidofa Adibe. I'm calling from Nigeria. I just want to ask His Excellency, when do we expect his manifesto? Because I really think it's quite important. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jidofo. The next person.
Hello, can we have Samuel Agubose, please? Someone unmute yourself. Okay, can we have Orakwe, please?
Go ahead.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Peter Obi. Good afternoon, His Excellency Peter Obi. I welcome everyone, especially the PPGN family. I have few questions. Maybe you have had them.
Where are you calling from, Peter?
About your security. I'm in charge of planning and strategy at PPGN. I get that question all the time. Then also, how can you help approach INEC to extend registration? Because Nigerians are turning age of voting every day. And this is our right. I get this question all the time. And so how can you make that happen? Someone already mentioned about having pundits to speak on your behalf, tackle all the questions here and there, and maybe once in a while you come out and speak too. Then what are your plans and strategies for diasporans to come back? Because I know some of them want to come back, but there must be a strategy. They must have timelines so that they can get themselves ready. Despite the bills they have here, either they come back or they extend their hand of help to help in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from United States, Texas, in between Bonnie, San Antonio, and Fair Oaks. That's 3 towns I operate in. I'm a pharmacist too.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can we have Onyenso to speak, please? Can you unmute yourself? And put on your video, sir.
Thank you very much. Our Excellency, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I have 2 questions to ask you, sir. One is regarding our PVC, which I've seen in social media where they are distributing, they are spreading our PVC, all the PVC some Nigerians use that, they got and being distributed on the street. I don't know why that happened. Is it someone just asked that question? And is it anywhere we can meet INEC to question them about this PVC of a thing, because this is the strategy they are trying to use in order to rig the election. If we don't take time, whatever all the PVC we are getting, because we are telling people to get PVC, but along the line, you get your PVC, you won't have it. Another thing is this, I've seen on the social media as well, where some people in northern side of Nigeria, giving them money in order to get their PVC out of them. All these things is their strategy, either PDP or APC, which I'm still remaining obedient level. Anywhere we can reach INEC to tackle this issue, because if we don't talk to them or act on that, the same thing will still continue. So if there's anywhere we can tackle this issue, or you have any idea we can use to tackle this issue, please, if you can let us know about it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Michael, I'm still allowing more people to speak.
Please, we will gladly please request His Excellency, our Principal, to please permit us to get some questions from the Northern coordinators, Northern State coordinators, Kanu, Kebbi, Adamawa, and Niger State, and probably Sokoto and Borno. Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So can we hear from Niger State? Can you make your question brief, or anything you want to say briefly, please? Niger State coordinator.
Can everyone put their hand down so that the Niger State coordinator will put hand up so we can see? We have about 450 people here. Okay.
Okay. The next state, Adamawa or Kebbi, before Niger State gets ready.
Okay, the person from Niger State or from Adamawa, can you send me a message so that I can unmute you, please?
Okay. Can we? All right. Can we have a coordinator from Edo State, please? For Clara from Edo State.
Dr. Michael, sorry, what's the name?
Dr. Clara, Professor Clara from Edo State. Coordinator Edo State.
If you hear your name or your state, please, can you send me a message so that I can unmute you? A lot of people, we have over 90 people that raised their hand up.
Okay. Mike Igaga can speak on behalf, can ask question on behalf of Professor Clara. Mike Igaga.
Okay, Mike, please, can you unmute yourself? I'm giving you permission to unmute yourself. Please, can you unmute yourself, please?
I think I'm unmuted now.
Okay, thank you.
Quick, please.
Can you put your hand down since you've already said something?
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Yes, His Excellency, it's a pleasure to have you here tonight. We're just going.
Video on?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But it's just that it's dark where I am. There's no light here. We're in Nigeria.
Okay.
But I don't know how that will go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so His Excellency, we are inviting you to Edo State on the 1st of September to deliver the keynote lecture on the Moses Osakede Leadership Foundation lecture series. The day is also marked as the Nigerian National Matthias Day lecture. Moses Osakede was the president of the National Association of Nigerian Students who died in an accident while going to the University of Makurdi to resolve some contradictions between the students and the authorities. We sent the letter for a long time. We've not heard from you, and we're scared because September 1 is very close. We've also said through our media that you have the opportunity to give us the date that is most suitable for you to deliver the lecture. The session will witness, participation from past student union leaders, even like myself who graduated from 1991, and even way further down to that, to the present student union leaders all over the country are likely going to be in attendance. Just to notify you, sir, and see how convenient it will be for you to deliver that lecture. God bless you, Excellency. We are with you in this struggle, and we are sure that we'll come to success with it. God bless you.
Thank you. Okay. I'll try to answer some of these questions now.
Yes, please, Your Excellency.
Let me start with the last question. Let me first foremost request that I know it's been long this the name mentioned died, but may we still observe a 1-minute silence and ask the Almighty God to grant him eternal rest. My God Almighty, who called him home despite the circumstances, grant him eternal rest and grant the family the fortitude, as well as all of us, the fortitude to bear his irrepressible loss. Amen. With regard to a with regard to the issue of coming to deliver a lecture, one is that the 1st of September will not be possible for me due to long prior scheduled engagements. But the fellow has refused to be involved or accept any invitation that will bring me to do anything which our tertiary institutions until our universities are open. It is one of those things that are going wrong with us today. It is that we continue to talk about 2023, we continue to talk about the future when schools and universities have been closed down for about 6 months. People had always reminded me that when I was in government, there was absolute strike. And I agree with that. The difference is that as a governor, I was talking with ASU Direct. And that resulted in a settlement that made it possible for Anambra State University to be among the very, very few universities that are not closed today. Because we were able to resolve a lasting solution based on my sitting down, hands-on, and dealing with the issue. And I believe that the issue we have an hand now can be resolved as quickly as possible, if only given the right attention. So please allow me to, when the university is open, let me know of this invitation, and I'll show you, I'll find out the date that will be suitable, and I'll be there.
Thank you, Excellency.
Regarding to what was mentioned about the PVC and people being paid in the north, you know, there's so much that's happening with the PVC, and so much that's happening about all sorts of payments going on east, south, west, and north. For me, while I will try to bring this to the attention of INEC to be able to know the way forward, my appeal is that we have patience, listen to them, and see what they're trying to do, and ensure that everybody who is registered gets his PVC. And that is in line with what somebody had earlier asked about the INEC controlling the registration. I have questioned that. I'm waiting for reply, because for me, I should have an ongoing registration until at least a month to the election. But when they know the best, and they will be able to tell me what is happening. Somebody mentioned it was spokespersons, and then there should be the youth. Well, that is a very good advice, I would say. I wasn't thinking along that line. For me, it was just about spokesperson. I know we have one or two already. So it is important now to ensure that those who are coming on board are youth. Because, like you said, it's about them, it's about their future. So it's good to hear them speak. And then I'll show you, I will look for them. And along that line, people mentioned that it will help me to talk less. So that I'll be talking from time to time. I have a different opinion. And I don't know everything. So if my opinion is not okay, I still want to listen to some advice now and in the future, or spirit arguments why I should stop. I'm the one contesting election. And I believe that all candidates should be able to speak as many times as possible, because they're the ones contesting election. They should be able to come out and speak as many times as possible. Let people hear them and say, yes, we can work with these people on this. Otherwise, what they're going to do is a just compare about several times in Nigeria, where somebody comes into office and you tell him what he promised when he was coming, he'll tell you no, it was his party that said it, not him. So now we want everybody to say it. We want to hear everybody. When it should manifest, I'm sure the person that asked that question will deal with manifesto as soon as possible. We had earlier had one, but it was all packaged, branded with my former party. So now we're trying to update and publish just a very simple thing that will highlight what we intend to do. But like I always preach to people, what is important now is to take the major candidates and scrutinize their background, aspects of who they say they are, the schools they attended, how people see them, everything. So that we're sure that whatever they can trust, and that we can trust them. For me, that's the thing now. Additionally, we have to assure that the manifesto will be as very clear. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, our principal, for these articulated answers, and we are glad that you responded to all the questions. Just like many of us are still wishing to ask some questions and a lot of hands, but and we also appreciate the fact that you've had a very long day today. But please do permit us this once more to indulge few people to just ask questions that might help us to progress with this mission. So, Blessing, please, have we got Professor Ekhaisi to ask his question, and then Uluwafemi to ask his question, and then the Kwara State coordinator. Just 3 questions.
Okay. Chibo, please can you check if you will see any of those names, please?
No, not at all. I can see any of the names. If I thought the hands can all go down, then we can be able to filter it. But as I see, there's more than 70 hands up, so it's difficult. I can't see any of the names. But Dr. Mike, if you don't mind, my hand is up.
If you're one of the people that he just called, please can you put your hand up? Okay, the instruction is it's not for everyone to put their hand up. If you're one of the coordinators, if you're one of the people he just mentioned, please can you put your hand up? Every other person, can you lower your hand just for now? Thank you. Okay. Is Honorable Osaro one of them?
Yes, Professor Ekari.
I think their hands are not up. But Dr. Mike, is it okay? I asked a question. Is it okay?
Sorry, I saw the hand of Professor up. All right. If that's not visible anymore.
We have at the moment is someone called Andrew, someone called
Honorable Saro.
Okay, let's have the question from Honorable Saro, and then
Okay, Honorable Saro, please can you unmute yourself?
Okay, thank you. Your Excellency, I thank you most sincerely for finding time to join us on this meeting. First, I want to say that there is a very deserving need. I've written it out. I don't know if you saw it, for you to find a way to get INEC, to include candidates' photographs on the ballot so that people can associate the candidate with the party logo. Your name is a household name, but people supporting you massively have to be able to associate your name, your photograph with the party's logo for our effort to be successful. And then secondly, please, I want to appeal to you. From now, if you haven't done it already, beef up your security. Is very, very important. As we are in this meeting right now, there is somebody who is hacking, who is trying to.
I've seen the person.
Alright.
Just removing the person now.
Okay, thank you, Honorable. Thank you very much for that question. I think.
My concerns for now. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
God will bless our effort with success. The person we have been praying has come, and he will rule Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Okay, a question from Kaduna is Charity Ayuba. Okay.
Okay, no subtitles. Can we have Ike Chukwu Wisdom Ugu, please? Can you speak? Unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for this opportunity. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Actually, I have some suggestion and also equation to our able president, incoming president. There is something I thought of because I know there is other innocent political party that have candidates that actually they're waiting for maybe our incoming president to meet them. Because actually I'm not a Labour Party, I'm a candidate in YPP. So I have made some of our ESCO, even our presidential aspirants in YPP, that young progressive. So I think some of them are still waiting for you. And if you can move now to talk to them privately, some are ready to back you up and they don't want to start spending before you come. So I plead, let you and the team or let them start now meeting all those innocent political party that have candidates, talk to them privately because some of them are waiting. Then again, in terms of your security, please.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that opinion and suggestion. Well noted.
We have Chief Pat, please. Unmute yourself. Chief Pat of
Good evening, everybody. Yes, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure. I think God knows why I missed my flight. I'm at the airport in Minnesota, and I'm so happy that I'm calling in. And I would like to, first of all, congratulate our principal, the next president of Nigeria, Peter Obi. My question is simple. PPGN has been working very, very hard to see that you come out as the next president of Nigeria. I ask you and your campaign, is there any other thing that you want PPGN to do so that you win the next election and become the next president of Nigeria? If there is, please let them advise us on what you need us to do. But if you can say publicly what you need us to do to make sure that you win the coming election, that will be highly appreciated. It means that all this work that we've been doing will come to fruition. I am the deputy of PPGN in the Americas, that's North South America and the Caribbean. And it's been a pleasure. And I love working for this project because if you win, Nigeria wins. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Blessing, please. Just trying to conclude this. We just need a few northern state coordinators, just as a matter of togetherness and
trying to locate them. If I know their name, I will locate them and ask them to unmute themselves. We have some people that are writing things, using F words here. So I don't want to unmute it for everyone to speak. So if I see their name, I can unmute them.
Exactly. Okay. So let's.
Dr. Chinelo can help you with that.
Yes.
Dr. Chinelo, is she in?
Please, can we hear from the coordinator from Katsina? We just get their name.
We then go ahead and make comments on the other issues.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. Let me start by again thanking you that this, but let me say thank you to our wonderful sister who is in charge of making sure everything is going on seamlessly. Don't worry if there's some people who are not using the right word or saying the things that we don't like. Let's also listen to them. We can't expect the 500 people that are in this meeting all agree with what we are saying. In fact, if everybody agrees with what we are saying, there's something wrong. Some agree, some want to shut us down and everything. We have to bring everybody in. We have to listen to everybody and make sure when they show us hatred or show us that we show them love and care and carry them along. Because now the people we're going to change, now the people we're going to work, they're going to be this. If we elect me tomorrow and I become president, we're going to be president of good, bad, mad, sane, all of everybody will be
Okay.
preaching and begging that. Everybody.
Okay, thank you.
On the candidates, an issue of legal and picture of the candidates. The why we don't put pictures of candidates is because of so many litigations in the Nigerian political scene. Today, the biggest business in Nigeria's politics is still transactional. So it becomes a lot of litigation. But when we go into proper production and people face their business, politics will become less attractive. Then it will be, if it gets on the case will be less. So it is assumed that today the party that goes by election is the party that is critical. Because the party that goes by election is the party, they can only put up party logo. So that if, for example, in a court and the court says Peter is no longer candidate of Labour or just then we don't have to start changing the picture. That's why they put we'll get there when pictures and logo will be there. For the meantime, it's tough because of what I just mentioned to you. We will do everything possible to market and aggressively make people identify the label, the logo. And if of candidates get other candidates to join us, we're talking to them. And it's not at any stage, but I'm aggressively talking to most of them, speaking with them on the need for us to come together. And I'm sure some will listen, some may not. But as time goes on, like it happens everywhere in the world, they'll find out there's need for us to come together. Somebody asked, is there anything we can still? But yes, there's still a lot you can do. One lot you can do is to continue our efforts of trying to make people know that what we are doing is for their interest. So the interest of the nation, so the interest of the society we live in, so the interest of society our children will live in. If we continue to preach to people that we must stop this abuse of our country called Nigeria. The abuse is taking its revenge on us. And if we don't do anything, it will take its revenge on our children. That is my involvement. I say thank everybody for this wonderful meeting. Especially the organizers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. We have a lot of people that raise their hands up here, but I don't know how many questions you want to take more. With your permission, I can give the first 2 lines I'm seeing from my screen permission to speak, if that is okay, sir.
Yes, we can do that. So that I thought I would stop maximum by 10. It's 9 and 11, but I wish I can give you more time.
Okay. I'm going to unmute some people. Please, you have 1 minute to speak. Yeah, 1 minute to ask your question. Just go straight to the point. That would be awesome.
The national coordinator.
Yeah. I have Philip here, who is okay, let me give Dr. Chinelo first. Dr. Chinelo, you can unmute yourself now and you can put on your video. You don't mind?
Okay, I'm sorry, it's a bit dark where I am. I have to on my light. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I just wanted to point out that the national youth leader, Labour parties, and I think he wants to speak. He just joined in. And the national coordinator of Kanu State that you were requesting for, his handle is TechnoSpark 8. He also wanted to ask a question. For me, I don't really have much questions. I go with Prof. Alpala. Whatever we could do for this movement is fine by me and for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much,
I have Philip Ifejika. Philip is one of the coordinators. Philip, you can unmute yourself now.
Okay. His Excellency, our President Obi, I want to welcome you like others did. My question is, in Niger State, we have one issue, and that is about prospective aspirants who want to contest. Many of them don't have the fund to pay for form, and it's a very big issue. So how can you intervene so the labor can allow them whether they will pay whether 20 or 30,000 naira, which is affordable, because it's a very big issue in Niger State. In fact, PPGN, we are working with labor, and that's one of the issues that have been occurring. In one of the meetings we hosted, that the National Legal Advisor came, it was an issue. So I will be very, very happy if you can intervene in Niger State. Even right now in Bogu Kanji, where I'm staying, we had a meeting today. The contestant, Mr. Usman, came. That is his problem. So how can you intervene? Because the advantage that if we have people in the whole local government, the 5 local governments, House of Assembly, Senate, it is going to facilitate a campaign and drive it down to the grassroots, unlike where there is no candidates because of issue of money or form. So I want you to please help and come to our aid in Niger State. Thank you. I'm your obedient from Obaru too, where your colleague is from.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can't see Techno here, but I will go with the next person. Please, can I have Peter Lubo? Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay. Thank you very much, our incoming president, His Excellency Peter Obi. I'm delighted to be at this meeting. By the grace of God, we're a support group and accredited by the Labour Party. We are in 36 states and the FCT, and we have coordinators. I'm just the national coordinator, but we have coordinators for each state and the FCT. On our own, we have joined physical town hall meetings and rallies in different states. For instance, one of our coordinators represented us in Rivers State and some other states. So we are saying that we are fully behind you. Anything you want us to do, we are going to go ahead and do it and mobilize it. That is what I have to say. And the second thing is, please, we want you to make sure your security is very tight, and God Almighty will be.
Okay, maybe we've lost the contact. Can I
All right, Blessing. I think we will want to give Our Excellency this
the last one is
this choice to tackle these questions and have some rest, so that the next time we invite him in the next month, he will be able to come. So that we check. Sorry, my ex.
Since I have opportunity of having some rest, I'm actually this meeting. But let me be honest with you, it's very simple. I've quietly listened to everything, and I thank you for some of the advice and all that. When it comes to, let me say, the man from Niger State, I've listened to you, I'll talk to the party, we talk to the party. I don't know what the party, for me in particular, I think what is being charged for forms for election in Nigeria is totally unacceptable. If I have opportunity, that will become what is obtainable everywhere in the world. Because I don't see why somebody who is contesting for president, for example, should go and pay a party 25 million or thereabout. It doesn't make sense to me. So we will look at it as that. I'm also pleading that those who want to contest the election should be able to organize themselves on how they're going to raise the money. Let it not be a situation where after we work hard and they get the form, they come back to tell us they have no money for campaign. It is not the case. It becomes a case of somebody saying, we don't have a wife. We have to help him to marry the wife. We now have to be saddled with feeding him and his wife. So, thank you. And thank you. The second question, who said they can mobilize people all over the world. That is what we need. What we want to see. People are moving all over the place. It will go a long way. For the issue of personal security, I'm doing whatever is possible to ensure that it remains secured. Whatever is possible. The difference is that, like it happened to me when I was governor, is that people don't surround me and be pushing people. I believe, and I say it with all sense of solidity, and I wish God allows me to be president, and you see it. There's no reason why anybody can be pushed for any other person to pass, any other person to be. You can talk to people politely and everything, you know. So, with the policy, while I was governor, you can go ask anybody, another president. When I've come to any place where police or my aides are pushing people or trying to create a scene to make sure that you have security by moving around rascally manner. You know, yeah, it's bad behavior and rascality has become a measure of power and success. So you have to move around as distantly as possible, talk to people as distantly as possible. None of us is greater than the other. The gate man, the driver, the cook is as important as the president. God has given us his graces and given us our jobs to do. So for me, a man is as important as I am. I have to be protected equally. He has to take my protection seriously. And I work with people to ensure that it's maintained and everything is in order. Be rest assured, I'm doing a lot of my personal security.
Thank you very much, sir. Just this observation of we got this report today, and I was thinking it might be very helpful. There are some states and some local governments where we have somebody standing in as the chairman, or somebody standing in as a chairman or coordinator of Labour Party, and then he's been approached to do something, and we suddenly notice that he's also standing in for APGA, and then also standing in for PDP, one person. And so
you have got confusions. That's why we operate in a developing world where there's a lot of confusion. So all I can tell is that if you have such a situation, try one way or the other to reach out, and we'll make sure it's corrected.
Thank you very much. I will surely send the text of the local government and the name. That might be helpful, and the state. Thank you, sir. His Excellency, can we just also get the national youth leader of Labour Party, who you know very well, to send greetings? And that's blessing. Please, can you sort out for Comrade Anselm Aribwe, please?
Just a minute, please.
Thank you.
Chibo, can you help to look out for this name?
I've seen him and I've asked him to unmute himself.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Go.
I'm working.
Thank you, His Excellency.
Thank you.
Peter Obi, Outing President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by the grace of God, 2023. The organizers of the program, telling Nigerians have been my house favors. Then I apologize for extremely late. Actually, I've been adjourned out of stock supply in April, June. So, I want to thank you for all the efforts. All of you have taken to this program, all that you have been doing to ensure that the onerous task of rescuing Nigeria from the need actually. I think those this is the time. Young Nigerians have shown that commitment particularly. Supported
our parents. I just want to thank you. You say that Labour Party is committed. Sure, we'll get in the promised land together with our principals. Conferenci Peter Obi, Senator, Baba. Labour Party gave me a lot of questions probably may have been asked in my absence. Let me just preempt to say what we have done basically is to organize the entire process so that Nigerians are home in the diaspora log on to the platform we have developed, one as individuals. The register and the issue with membership cards. Our registration will come with a 6 ID system, the national ID, the state ID, the government ID, what is the people, all of these is to enable us have clear statistics about people working with us, how to deploy this manpower effectively to attend quickly at the filling units. So we have developed a portal for registration and support groups. The certificate comes with 4 IDs: the system ID, the national ID, the local government ID, and the ID of the coordinator of each support group. Now, the designation such that across the country we know the states where the support groups are based, but in the course of the individual registration, members of support groups will be able to indicate the names of their support group specifically. That way, you'll be able to know ultimately the strength of each support group as we embark on the grassroots mobilization. Then we have developed the funding portal, though not yet active, but in the days ahead, the National Working Committee will give that approval for those accounts to be active. We have developed committees 277 to include the national mobilization under 10 subheads. We have 3 additional portals that have to do with the filling unit projects. 3 per filling unit area, totaling 335,000 across the nation. The last portal has to do with election results, preparation, and display. The only sense of this is to ensure that the data we are gathering for effective planning and deployment of the subject of job election, Labour Party is aware the filling unit area exactly in both county. So that we announce the final result, count them. The results ensure that social definitely our desire to explain and therapy doing with what we are doing, coming together as a people, working hard to ensure that the new nation is better. So, thank you and God bless you. Excellency, I wish to welcome you. I thank you for the time you have taken out to attend to Nigeria as both a human and the diaspora. There's no good saying the fact that this mission is all encompassing across the young and the old. Nigerians are looking forward to a positive change. They have seen you as that man who has what it takes to rescue this nation and with the team working with you around the world. Thank you. Good Lord, continue to grant you strength and wisdom to carry on. And now to get to the promised land. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Comrade. And Comrade is also a standing senatorial candidate for Edo State and doing a great work with the Labour Party, the National Mobilization and Youth Leader of Labour Party. We appreciate you. Thank you. Excellency, had you there. And we thank you all, and we thank everybody who's been doing a lot. Somebody like Dr. Cyril Ofobike doing quite well. Charity Ayuba doing quite well, supporting the mission and the movement. And of course, we still need to have that kind of support again tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate everybody who's been doing everything in their little and maximum capacity to support us. And we have also here double mayor Kate and the former mayor of Enfield is here. He's been texting and helping and yes, double mayor, we welcome you. We thank you. I wouldn't know if you have something to say. Please, Mrs. Blessing, head of multimedia, locate double mayor and locate Charity, Ayuba, and Cheryl or 4BK.
Cheryl is on the here now, right?
Okay. Right,
Okay.
yes.
Ugochukwu, if you can help me to locate double mayor. We normally call her Auntie Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, Kate. Auntie Kate is here.
Okay.
I'll ask her to unmute herself.
Yes, please.
Please,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you see my face?
Kate, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I want to locate you so I can put you on the spot.
Oh,
go on.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Your Excellency, it's nice to see you. And we all have been praying for you because I would definitely like my children to come and settle in Nigeria.
You can unmute yourself. I see you wanted to say something. Thank you.
Stop to do that, but thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We're all praying for you, and we want a stable Nigeria where we can bring our children who are eager to come and settle in Nigeria, to come on holiday, and they cannot do that with the situation. So we have a hope, and this is our hope. And I believe that everybody that is here believe in that, and that's what we really want. So we're praying and working with you, and there is no doubt that God will hear our prayer. I will also continue to pray for your security. Thank you so much for coming and spending the time. I know what it is to be a politician is not easy, but it's a service. And that service, you have brought yourself to serve us, and we will definitely work with you. Because just like you said, winning the election is not it's not the final. It's actually the beginning of the journey. And that journey, we would work with you. And I have no doubt that everybody here would do so. Thank you so much, the coordinator. Thank you so much, Blessing. It's not been very easy. I see so many people that want to speak, and unfortunately, they couldn't because obviously everybody wants to speak. Thank you very much. I was desperate to speak, but I had to give my other people a chance to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, my sister, for your kind contribution.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm from Nanka, just your next door neighbor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Double Mayor.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done. It's not been easy to coordinate. Well done.
Thank you. Cheryl, please, what have you got to ask a question?
Yeah, Excellency, good evening. I'm so delighted for this opportunity to speak. I'm a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist in the UK, and we've been working hard. I'll first of all thank you for making it possible for me to be able to get to my village through the roads you have built in Anambra State, which I used to go to my village in Abia State. Without it, I don't know what I would have done. And that is one of the reasons why I have brought myself out to make sure you win. My questions are many, but I'll cut them short. Oh, it was me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go on, since you're on.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Okay. My questions are many. My main one is security, because we're going to have a lot of problems if security is the way it is at the moment. We can't go to my village because of kidnappers. So what is Labour Party going to do with the government or without the government to make sure that when people are campaigning, when the campaign starts, that there is security around people. When the voting starts on the voting day, because I know that the experience in Lagos State with the last election where people were killed at polling booths, and also security around yourself. I know many people have mentioned that. That's one question. What is Labour Party doing about offices in the different local governments? I've been working with some people from Kaduna to see that we have offices in every local government. And how is Labour Party going to do that? Because without offices, it's going to be very difficult for people to know where to go for to find out things or to be able to get this campaign rolling. That's the other one. And the last one, although I have so many, is those of us in diaspora, we want to vote. I tried to register for PVC from UK and I couldn't. Is there any opportunity again? Is there anything our principal can do, Mr. Peter Obi, if you can help to see that diaspora people can have another window where we can register to vote? Because I would like to come back and vote.
Thank you for that question. Yes, you were meant to speak. Is the next person that Mrs. Obialison was asking of, and that next person is Charity Adeboye. So, thank you. Blessings. So please locate her. And
please, Ugochukwu and Chibo, can you start looking for this person, please?
Okay, before then, there is this person that have been standing for too long, have been raising up his hand. His name is Cyril.
Please allow him to speak.
Please, I've been here for too long. Mr. Cyril, if you are still there, please, can you have the floor?
Okay. Thank you. Let me on my video.
Okay.
Your Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, I'm very glad to have audience with you tonight. I'm actually presently in my house in Abuja. And the reason for which I'll be raising my hands is because I want to speak basically on how we will win the election, because politics is all about numbers. And in 2019, INEC told us that 84 million people registered to vote and only 28 million people voted. That means 56 million people did not vote. In essence, if His Excellency is our candidate and we want him to win the vote, we should go for those 56 million votes. But apart from that, disenfranchisement, how do we curb disenfranchisement? How do we look into the fact that just most recently we saw PVCs being buried and recovered? I don't know how true that is, but that's a social media records. So my interest is this. I think we should look basically at vote harvesting. It is very important that out of these 56 million people that did not vote, who we all know are people that spend their time playing football on election day or relaxing on election days, or people that are disenfranchised. Let us narrow our activities down to harvesting these votes. Let us look at how do we talk to the next man close to us? We boils down to neighbor, door to door. Let us talk to the next man close to us, make sure he has his PVC, his or her PVC, and get them to participate in what we are doing. I think that will end my submission now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cyril. Your observation noted. Blessing, please, can we have Charity Ayuba to ask the question? And Adeboye, sorry.
Charity, you can speak now, please.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Nice having you in our midst. We thank you for what you are doing for Nigeria, to rescue Nigeria from consumption to production. We thank you for risking your life for the sake of serving Nigeria. We thank you so much, because our children tomorrow will always remember this. We're praying for you, and we believe that by next year, February, we'll be celebrating you as President of Nigeria. I have few concern, not a question, about the polling station, talking about slowing the internet during the election, especially at the stronghold areas of Labour. I don't know if you are taking that matter serious. If they are not, I would really, really want it to be taken serious because it's a serious matter if they're going to slow the internet in our stronghold. And also delivering the material to the site, because we can say it if we don't really, really send people to the rural area to observe these things, you know, definitely we need to address this issue. And also the votes after the election. We need to have our representatives at all the polling stations for these three things: slowing down the internet, delay in delivering material to our stronghold areas, or even to all the areas that the polling station, having our representatives there to monitor every vote and make sure that they are safe and secured and delivered safely to INEC. Thank you. That's all I have. Thank you for risking your life once again. And we keep praying for you. God will protect you with all your family, and no evil will befall you and Ahmed Dati, in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. All right.
Let me
So
quickly.
we've had all the loads. Thank you, His Excellency.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me start with the last by thanking you once more, all of you that have part of this meeting. The final comments are a sister from Abia talked about security. Well, I believe that the government now will do everything within their powers to ensure that voters campaign, that people are protected, and during voting that people are protected. There's really nothing we can do now than to hope that they will do so. Because it's important that they do so. And if that happens, I believe we'll be okay. Beyond the election, and if things go well, we will reorganize the entire security architecture and be able to man the security agencies properly, because today I believe they are undermanned and ill-equipped, as well as the biggest part of it is trying to work hard to pull people out of poverty. Because the more you pull people out of poverty, the more you reduce criminality. That can only happen if we move it from consumption production. Now I assure you, we'll be committed to it. Now, I assure everybody that what we're going to do will be something that people can feel, can see, and everything. As for that organization, it will not be possible for next election. You can see how far back, a little bit back we are, if we can stop restitution 7 months to the election. In today's world, where you can be registering people until the morning of the election, that's where we are. So there's not much we can do for the asthma registration. In issue of use of PVC being dumped here, or how we can ensure that everybody gets his PVC. Well, nobody's sure where those PVCs were dumped. Nobody's sure what is happening, because as you said, social media these days can get anything. And Now we will try to find out and make sure that people get their PVCs on time and be able to participate in the election. We'll do that. An issue of internet slowing down in our strong areas on not delivering material in time, we can only work hard to see that it doesn't happen. Because remember that what we are doing is not going to be easy. We are trying to bring a change. When you bring a change, you have for enemy all those who live up the old order. They're not going to stay just keeping quiet. You are going to drag everybody yelling and crying out of the way they used to stay around down the society. So we're going to do it in a manner that will be resolute, committed, while begging, preaching them. I think with this, I'll say a big thank you, all of you. Good night to all of you. And sure that whenever it's possible again, I will join, remember this, I was supposed to join this for 15 minutes. Yes. I joined it for 22.5 hours. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. Please wait. It's been I would appreciate you people because you are doing an awesome work for our society. We're all working together. It is not one person. It is about all of us. You just have to run for my other meetings and then take it from there. Thank you. Awesome. We appreciate you, sir. Please, can we just type 1, 2 if we are pleased with our Excellency's presence in our meeting today, and we know that he is the president of Nigeria come 2023. Just type 2 on the chat box. Type 2. Type 2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lucy Chinelo. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you. As we say bye to him to have a rest for tonight. Thank you with that too. Thank you so much. Thank you, Charity. Thank you, Mozanzadi. Thank you, everyone. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Chibike. Thank you. He is our president come 2023. Right. Very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Charity. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Elubale. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, everyone. It is pouring. Many people are typing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, not just 1, 2. Come 2023. That is our president, our principal. Let's go. Excellency, sir, we support, we follow. Now you. I dare any party. Any other party I dare, now you will go vote. Love you. Thank you so much. We love you. In the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you very much. You not see you. Thank you, all the coordinators. Right. Please, you guys are not thank you. Continue. Thank you very much. If possible, we have to believe. We're able to present my t-shirt, banner, campaign coming from t-shirt, pens. Thank you.
And the support.
Oh, really?
Support.
I was like, indicates so everything. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
We get up to the agenda and running up. This with the funding.
Wow.
14.
Okay, blessing, please meet everybody.
Dr. Michael, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Are you able to now present our t-shirts and apron and the book? And we want to see how many people want to sponsor production of this. If you want to maybe sponsor producing 500 of it or 1,000 of it, and we will have your name written closer to the logo and say sponsored by this person. It will be just under this logo, you have your name sponsored by this. If you're sponsoring up to 500 or up to 1,000 pieces, we will tell the designers to put your name there. You're the sponsor of that, and you will help to go into the interiors. Then also the same goes with the apron and the books and the pens. Please, we understand that the cost of, I believe, yes, Blessing posted that those costs earlier. Just looking at that now. The cost of those exercise books, I think they are for, hold on a minute, let's just get the accurate cost of that. But I know that the t-shirts are for 2,500, and then looking at producing 1,000 will be just 2.5 million. If we are producing 500, somebody sponsoring 500, it will be half of that amount. If one is sponsoring 1,000, it will be 2.5 million. And we will get the printers to put your name as a sponsor of that, and that will be for that. So as many people that I read that are okay, that are moved to sponsor any of those items, please do just type yes. If you type 1, I know you're sponsoring the t-shirts. If you type 2, I know you're sponsoring the apron. The apron is 150, 1,500 naira for one apron, and the books 100, 250. Blessing, that's correct. So 1, 2, 3. We're sponsoring any of it, and we'll be glad to take your name down and do the inscription by the design. Thank you very much, Anita Mercy. Anita Mercy is sponsoring 3. Staking number 3. Awesome. Please, Stephen Chibo, are you able to capture all the recordings on the chat? Thank you very much. We appreciate you, Anita Mercy. Yes. Any other going for? Thank you very much, Chidi Okemadu is sponsoring number 3. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. How much to sponsor? We just said that the t-shirts are for 2,500 for one. So the minimum of 500, we will get your name written on the t-shirt as the sponsor. And you can sponsor for 500 t-shirts or sponsor for 1,000 t-shirts. And then also we have the aprons. The aprons are being made for 1,500. So apron is number 2. So if you're sponsoring number 2, 500 of it or 1,000 of it, yes, we have your name put in there as a sponsor as well. The same thing with the notebooks and the pen. The notebook is 250 naira with the designs and the statistics about the polling units and all that, and then the pen at the same time. So we have the t-shirt number 1, the apron number 2, the book number 3, the pens number 5. So we've got 3 people doing number 3. Okay, that's the shirts. That is the t-shirt. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you. Yes, can't person sponsor less than 500? You can sponsor less than 500. You can sponsor any amount you want to sponsor, but it will take the print. I will sponsor 500. Sorry, can we get that name? Thank you very much, Ogechi Emecheta. Awesome. Thank you. Stephen Chibo, please collate all the things on the chat and put them in a Word document. Thank you. We need sponsors of campaign material in Boku. Thank you. Any bank account for donation, please, Blessing, or are you able to post the account for donation on the chat, please? Yes, Blessing, please post the account for donation on the chat. Peter, are you please able to post the account for donation on the chat? Deputy Global Coordinator, Pat, are you able to please post the account for donation on the chat? Thank you very much. Thank you. It's awesome. Wonderful. Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Yes, B2B Presidential Global Network. That is the account for donation. If any donation anybody makes now, we've got all the logistics to receive whatever, we'll be able to say straight away. Any donation now will come to us now, and we will tell the platform what had come in. Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate us. Awesome. Number 3, Mona Shisom Anyanwu is sponsoring number 3. Please, Stephen Chibu, collect all the information. Thank you, Stephen Chibu. Thank you, Anyanwu, for that. Thank you. Food suggestion is supported. Thank you very much. Reach out to me on this number. Thank you. Please, can we collect these? Stephen Chibu, collect all the chats. Yes, we will reach out to you. Awesome. Thank you for the support. It is our mission to rescue Nigeria. We will do it, and we will go back to Nigeria and say, this is our country. Thank you. Christiana is sponsoring number 3. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, are you able to put your contact as well? Thank you, so we can reach you. My details are this. Thank you. Muna Chisom has put his numbers from South Africa. Please, can you get all this information correctly? Stephen Chibo. Please also, the global head of project management, Chidi, please also help to collect all these contacts from the chat and put them in a Word document. Thank you. Edmond had opted to sponsor number 3. Thank you very much, Edmond. We thank you. Edmond had some updates to sponsor number 3. Yes, thank you, Edmond. We appreciate you. Thank you. And Christian's detail is on the chat there. Please, it's a UK number. Please also collect it. And yeah, awesome. We thank you. Somebody, Jude, number 1. Jude is sponsoring number 1. That is the T-shirts. Thank you. We appreciate you, Jude. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Nigeria is our country. We are going to make it better. And God has given us a man that will fix Nigeria with his running mate, and we are glad. So coordinators, please detail me privacy so we in diaspora. Wonderful. Yes, please. Chidioke Madu, detail anybody that needs my contact, please. The global head of project management. Yes, thank you. Vincent is sponsoring number 3. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Display the items and its prices. Yes, please. Blessing, please. Are you able to display the items again and its prices? Thank you very much. Thank you. I am Blessing. Please, able to. Okay, Zamfara to everyone. Contact number. Yes. Sanusi Ibrahim from Zamfara. Okay, my detail is this. Please, yeah. Contact Ike Peters. That's the detail for Ike Peters. Is from Nigeria, and he's sponsoring Yeah, please get all the information right. We'll reach out to all the Edmond Ebe. Yes, is calling from United States. Please, Edmond Ebe has opted to sponsor number 1, I think. And
but also say to the church, do not walk away from politics.